kuma edom kuma no kyese nsem bi won se nimbia nanka wose ogidi se omotwen nanka edom kese no etwen no modiwie ansana se beyo bi fufuro kra asi eye maame tokono na na omayi nanso edom kese no kyese mrakwan mu no maame ne yi na fiwo tie o se pe obi na sa kwan ababeda ho no yeto aso na obeye sa adwumane no ena ene ye babetena sa atwenkoni ni kan ko ahomaso na ne professor Enoch Entry governance expert eni kan twenkomo kakare misa no nsemi atwakone atwabai emanyosem eni sa eye emra ho nsem ne baabi ade tui eno ebebo ana prof enyi ready ade wasemo adwo ba UTV so
ejo semenia apomuti sai
adumo na nso
ye ho adumi emiesa
we dey prof adawoma emse ene de course so omrahye bedwo no wani die chi sanse akwakoye oman na fa bia ekurabata miensa na ba ko ekuro oman pa mra ho ensem chief justice ayeyi no na mrahye bedwom edom minu ho no ba ko se mentime ho ase ba ko se yento aso de course no we dey medical bisa se wo hweye no ekọ wo san
da zemenia na mechia UTV reform yati for wo yasi afana nyina
edo asejo so
me hweye no na ye asefem kakra esan se nanke ye ka confusion bi ma ho na ta drama bi ma na weekend bi me hwe nyama bi na eye me se we betini asi ti esi ya na anya me wanwa
okay
weekend in MPP extra a press release to was said condemn the betting of the backbone.
Okay.
Now publicly no denounce the outcome. And in no one name say MPP a bayer movie aka mwase. Na a buy na almost sorry no. Ya kofa nsemi nyina buy and say Afenyo Martin Foka said we've gathered here to bet a disputed nominee. The disputed nominee no kan no. And a first deputy speaker our parliament on one and a chairman of the appointment committee no. A car said only one point set bekasa. Now the three be contested issues. And now disputed issues. A bit is a tax. Ubia just as a yin tax. Now so na ya na send a yin piano no. A ya na problem one. Says Kapuntia, Nehia Puntia.
Okay.
And Tinema Bibrowa, a war, say inflation, and now say abortion, and now say LGBT, I can want it. Nina contested issues in leadership in governance. It's said, Obi who no different from Obi Senya Yanyano.
Okay.
Now, and no been a 4 years, Bakuboni case, Bakuboni and Casavan and Kaonia Bonibia. It's said, no, senior most justice was Supreme Court for. Now, here Article 146 now, Emma will be our Superior Court of as a judge, our Supreme Court of Honor, Emma 10-1. Say, and say it to me, you, it's a Yamami and Sape. And Yamami and San on the kind of said, stated misbehavior, say, what for your idea say we get. It also me, say, we are incompetent, as you might have shown, son, won't mean your own so. And then you also me and Sano, your inability to perform due to infirmity. Again, I am and I say, Ajumbo County, which mean your Jumano. Sanyama and some way, Namaho party to me a you free. None of course, we na your bomb, I mean, do. Now your car say, or the Sikap a DM, every 2 quine in the Kuneba. Now, a president, a friend, a bigger for the Council of State, every 2 women. Na ye committee ni nyina ya Article 146 no nya e kire yen say ye na ekoduru ho no unfortunately no na say ye chief justice no enti nia MPP for ye no omo won kwan so mbe work out of parliament ayo mo right constitution ma ho kwan sa na ba bia eduru ni de obia so oni governance leadership no nim say e bia edu no ma na no ye yi na wie and na Ghana so ye ntimi ntina ho say ye ni chief justice. It's not a one so be brain, ye decano, a be undermining the country with the judicial system and the economy. So ye need to 1 year would be kind a woman who never wanted empire. bema achemuafo etan so omu ni trade because omu ni trade na so hwe amambo mu na judiciary no is different from the legislature no legislature no is different from the executive executive na president ne da no and legislature no so na speaker da
speaker yeah
and judiciary no so and chief justice da no ebia no so the constitution says obia gina ono akasa ni na so obia is separate na obia so bo am ye check obia so the power say na be ya president ni use the power be great in the judiciary no wo chief justice wo say na be ya he can use the power be great no and we so wo to obia check ni yonko e ma bi dia koso and they say ye ni obia odi achemuafo animu a emwa economy e be ma ye judicial system so no enko nanim ye tosi mienu no court ye proceedings say ye nyina no e betimi delay no na say even foreign investors going to me more money because ye mrasem ayebasa ye tosi miensa no public trust ye nipa gigia ye wo ewo achemuafo mu enimbremu no eno so be kesi eno ntina ehun hia say the maame no to konu ni hodia enye sisi ye obi nya sisi
hello prof
Pacho mitio.
Aha, yan hwe dey say enra na enei wo se na otwe ba na wie wo hu nsem bi from MPP. But nyina mu no mo koye na nti enkoye onwanwa se saa kasa ne pe betumi di we aba edom kuma ne be soye sa fe yentumi nto aso bi. Eno no ankoye onwanwa ana so mo ba se wa sha se nanka minority leader se nkope so kan asem bi ansa na wa sha se na majority ni so se eno no mo ma no ho kwan. Enti no mo ba ha be kan asem no mo asore akwa na se sa disputed yi na pena nominee na pena ogidi se ekofo ha we nyina bae.
So when your force na it was premeditated no mind doing wonder that some story amon any ho hwe yedie.
Okay.
Yan fancy record say you am bunya to no mon ka ho and say nyende since about Fourth Republic you know that we are hu sa de no say bibia no omotimi work out even vetting cry no yeah, Kaiser St. George, and we could so I'm working out.
Okay. Right, but Prof, you sure how ya manyo semu independence ya ba am say Fourth Republic in Ejina Chekakra. We ya fe ni yehu bi. Oji di se ni sunsu aso wo ya manyo semu na te say ye nhyeda nyi bida say ye yi Chief Justice ye de foforo ahye na nan na de be meja wo no ya manyo semu no oji di se we no te say Ababa yen said na how you do me I do you and I say
Bana me honi say that in a beye.
Okay.
Senya ya kitchen for say omo avia sika no omo procurement anyway no. Say kitchen for do omo tuma. Sana people responsible omo be for NDC4. Nti akoy you do me I do you. But nan ka ofem bramu dia procedure no enka soko no omo fa kwanya constitution provided ye no. NDP for no more MVP form pese omo beka ho bi aka se ye kan ho bi ye maame no nti omo si yo mo firi mu ebebo hansard no ma che se omo yo mo firi mu ni ame ready se da chi bi nso se NDP for na power no mo ku se ebia chief justice ya yebone ana se speaker ya yebone ana even the president krano nyama nkoyi a constitution no ma wo kwati timi chief president so nti there's always a first time. Yes, winning your decline.
Prof.
That's what you mean, can.
I'm also betul Canada. Okay, and I'm saying you Chief Justice for you. I'm going to start your campaign near you. Thank you.
Ah, there's no son Americano. There's an American is there. I did hear a man who constitution say you are pointing on.
Okay.
Now my whole party is in you. And in necessary. Chief Justice Ayegino, Mr. President, the EPM. Young Judicial Council, you are more Chief Justice.
Okay. Prof, me that's what Obejina Swama me ma studio me say about me dey wada me pa chewa ma member studio na member me busuafo ya kwaba Haruna eye Amaliba ewa ha sanso na yenua Adubu Ahene Amaliba eye NDC communication team member na yenua Adubu Ahene so ye MPP communication team member. Obusuafo enwe mu akwaba Ele sanso tamasi se mabeka ya ho so de bo ahima me sha se mfiri ho sanso ja eso bofo na mo ho apaso wona masore fi committee so eya na e din sembi dim na ne se okọ ye de so wonu se mo ntina mu dia da mo ko
me da wase na machia wahwefo ne watiefo
amojewoso
enyumre na machia the incoming flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party, Honorable Kennedy Akompre Japan. And right China, a free voter region by from Wachina Wednesday air course your eastern region. The Union more eastern region.
So your campaign okay. Okay.
And then near a course so our Parliament.
Yeah.
Yeah, appointments committee. Vetting of the Chief Justice and the attendant issues. Me say ni intria ye sorry free ho we are aware that out. Na Ghana for so nim say ye hu ni say ekwan ye fa so a ye treaty ye maame toko no enya kwan paso. Fi say asamba na se onipa no try say obe address the issue and answer what the cases are called mia about 7 different jurisdictions and asem yiwo ye ka ho asem ma yenwie enti say ye ka ho asem na yenwie ya na se ukofa obi fufuro ba say ono na wa appointing say the new Chief Justice na you are not being fair to Yemame Tokono. Na ye feel say onipa ya de ba Justice Bafuboni de obiya ni no ho asam.
Okay.
Fi say one na the longest serving on the bench waye obiya waye na dwumason as a justice of the Supreme Court in Ghana. Nso na ho de eni asem ono enye ho asem na mebeka. Na emumu no sade omo afa so a as ye bu ye ma menanimutia. Obi a was serve as a Chief Justice here in Ghana. Se wu yi no afri ni dibia e de ofufuro asha. Eye se wo famra kwan so. Eye se wo ye wa no mayi ne esisi ni poso. Na mum no enkoba ne se ase ne emiyi ni da ho na mede ye
eni oman ne mrem
ewo
oman fa so ye ni oman ne mrem
ewo oman ne mrem
okay
na mum no emra no eso ma ho kwan se eye se utie nanum se
okay
ye ma metoko no asema wo kan se empo ansana wo declare e ba be se ni nsem se kodu a de abo oni no na wodi kan kra aye ono ma wie dadaw enti ono anu yi yeso ode ma wo sa no ma wie ho no ontimi enyi na no yi ewo ho enu ti na
so yi bi kra
oh se ye ka se obi eyi na no owo ade ho a na che se eye se wa man opportunity ama na exhaust the opportunity ni na to the fullest but we no nasem ne say anu ye yesem de ba no mompene ma me mfa maaye enu ti no de akọ ECOWAS court asefua eso the attorney general ECO court ewo ho a ye ka ho asem ye nkenwie ensem no ye nkenwie enti ahopepre ne den enti nya bre kakra ni yetie na ye solve this issue oh, maybe I'm in position where some way when I say I don't want us to look at it from the partisan point of view. If you say ene near akosi ni is a sana ye chano ye trust papa de ato wa ma echna anasa echna MPP so ba na waka say enu abi no na Chief Justice of Ghana ha esabato kono NDC ba ye no wi no free so enti mesu maba mesu minyinu obi fufuro so free so na me kofa obi fufuro mra we ni hi ama Ghana na are these the most important issues yes nkeni yeti ha eno ne ye ka ho asem when Galamsey destroy our water bodies when our road networks me amasama na mete ye kwan atete aye pansam saa na da wono enka eno wasem na yese nkete aye kana eno mani bebri wo ho a emabunu nya adwuma nye yenya aduane nie eno me ekoso a yese nka eno na ye the focal point of any governance but say hwe ba bi ejina say a high mum no ye fele say ha e better say ye dey be divert attention na ya concentrate on the appointment of a chief justice na ya kan wa asema na ba bi mum a ye say ye hwe say aban ne de no ma betutu yi no na ya na hwiti stuff
because ni nyina ka memo no hunti efa bi ntumi enka na yenye efa bi nti
e ka memo no e very good say ka memo no but chief justice assembly yenya ntobo ase kakra ena yema metokonu exhaustive all the legal avenues every year enka yemeduru bia yedri and right from the onset the beginning of the whole situation no yes obi abeka ena womram ena article way say ena constitution of Ghana na say chief justice ye pesi yi no stated misbehavior incompetence and infirmity and blah 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 nti ye bitimi de agina so yi no no kra emra no sa na eka nanso the common sense law no say wodi bibi di nua na se ade na wodi di no enya nyansasemu a ento asumu a se onya ntobo ase kakra wo ho ranka bobo break kakra me de ne president ye no wo ho tumi se oye parliament yi wo ho tumi se oye
ba no mo nya adwen
enka onya ntobo ase kakra
me da se
enka bobo
amaleba ebia ADC edubu ahendisi ya na maybe sao say aden mo nya botre kakra cause edom kuma ne kese eja eba mrahye bujade mo ana modi ye mra mudi na dandan de bi bana eye mranimfo no so ahweso aman no ma kirekirem ene mo nya botre na omuka bia amantia nei mo so eja mo vetini
Maminche na minche abusuafo agebe hwe yimre.
Omunyina ajoso.
Minche menu aduwa hen.
Omunyina ajoso.
See, characteristic of him as an MPP member, or pedal falsehood.
I know you.
He should clarify himself.
I know you.
Or say, Yamfamra Anyejuma in relations to the Chief Justice former issue, no. And beside that, ya tete ya mamene fa hudi so ya man kwai manan kanansem. And he further alleged that ya botre. I don't understand what he meant by ya botre.
Just if you were court, if you were court court in Tinkamon,
that's fine. That's fine. And in the form of 1992 Constitution, MIA. Omotre edishemu and Article 146.
Yeah.
And Omo listed the grounds of removing a Chief Justice from office. Mind you, the Chief Justice, the President, and the Speaker of Parliament, they are employees of the Ghanaian people. So therefore, Article 1 Clause 1 of the Constitution provides that the sovereignty of the Republic reside in the people of Ghana, in whose name and for whose welfare the powers of government, powers underlined, because it's plural, are to be exercised in a manner and the limit laid down in this Constitution. Indeed, Article 35 concurrently provides same. Now, the power to lead the country is vested in the people. And the Timamufono, Agnes are 2 minutes so, Ama abainon krabatami and Sanu 2 years on the Ejuma. For instance, Article 125 Clause 1 provides that justice emanates from the people and shall be administered in the name of the Republic by the judiciary, who shall be independent and subject only to the Constitution, which under Article 1 and under Article 35 the sovereignty of the people comes to play because judicial is deriving the power in Africa. And then Ghana for
na ade bi di mi na nyame da ade same yi na o kan
ni hu da ebeyew
say ni da nyawo ne che say open chiremu
can I make progress and da ebeyew Ghana for say under article 146 and share dia to honie say enfan chief justice enfin akonwa so and ye bia can any MPP member and including all their lawyers, their vuvuzela commentators. When let me about Bontin, okay, fine, my way do that way. No, when about Bontin, Beka say there is a breach of Article 146. Obiabeka, when that process was activated, eventually the whole thing went through. Indeed, during Mampine Kufuor time, a brand new nearby, no, Chief Justice of Ghana at the time, Nabusheni. Sophia Kufu Mohammed Sophia Kufu. When Abusheni fine. Okay, Sana Mohammed can this okay. When your time can fine. I brought them a to more for penny. And the MPP for the petition command and say only Charlotte say Eddie. Charlotte say ye yini free ho using the same article. Omampeni Kufuor can say on a conveyor belt. Now say if Kufuor time he was a conveyor belt that can convey a petition to the Council of State. On the basis of which Article 146 can be activated to establish a prima facie to get Shaltose out of office there. And the President Mahama did the conveyor belt nate. Is that a logic?
The Omo Kana Mibisa, and oh, yeah, and only the Hunkomi. The Wakania Denina, Emrana Yeduma. But my minister, Emrana Mudi Yedumano, or did you say Nemebi Uma? And yes, I no
one has the power. No, she doesn't have the power to determine to us, the people and the government, when and how long we should wait. One wants to file a process. And wait. See, filing a process in court is different from a determination of that matter by the court.
Okay.
So there are some court na court is there a directive flowing therefrom that application to a certain authority upon an event whether or not to act? There is none. And to what application I have a case here, and thankfully this case was determined by the Supreme Court just recently, 2023, by the case in the Honorable Dafia Mokpo versus Attorney General. The Supreme Court was very clear on this matter, that a matter in court cannot injunct the other arm of government from acting. And it is assumed that Parliament anymore won't be to us. And then, Yekoya, who Afanyo Markins, minority leader, somewhere last week, all filed a substantive motion in Parliament seeking to injunct the vetting of the Honorable Chief Justice. The debate came to the floor. It was extensively debated. Speaker man ruling. So at the circumstance, there is no law or a compelling authority that prevents Parliament from acting. Assembly last Friday, and then we share knowing that they were coming to waste time. Eventually they walk out. Now we know who's a move. MPP Egusua Ebu Mampini Kufuor Dada enimitia. And indeed, Omampeni Kufuor and the book quite my MPP man no more do. Justice Bafuboni was first appointed to the Appeals Court in 2006. In 2008, the Nico Supreme Court under President Kufuor. President Kufuor nominating the court. At least it could have been a show of respect to what President Kufuor say. Eventually, his nominee Obi or Nico Supreme Court. Sani Pana Koya Beda Hose. Abayan Speaker of Parliament, Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana. And then I'm penny Kufuor nominee. And let me tell you, it shows how MPP themselves they are butchering the legacy of Mampini Kufuor whilst he himself is alive. And very shameful to say the least.
And they are now, where's Nan Wenyabote? Prof.
Yes, sir.
Where the Medasi say and no about say Mejoa Humanita. Prof, Yan Sheni say now can be say Yan Sheni ya saa ne ba be se we ba no aba be debe ne be ya saa ade we yebetumi asi ni kwan mu a bi beda hotrodo sanse we ba obekọ mre no ma na ono so nya bebi no de akanta we se ne ba we ne ba go bi sa question ma waka se bi entisa but wo hwe ma na saa na ya ko sanse ndi sini amaleba kura kasaro se ye Charlotte Senti no mra na yedi yiwe na no na yedi ye na mi pa bisa se ye man institutions ni na me political na
I think there and no and I idea for you na yedi against
today na was here
omo ekusia democracy fi omo nchen no ya America na process for you tenants of the constitution the better idea no
yeah
omo gun say judiciary social American judiciary no is the weakest arm of the three arms of government.
Okay.
Inti omo hu ni sa ni say omo no omo two chambers. Until uko the house and sana wa Senate. You for 2 houses more and sana wa pass any resolution. And our executive in I want to see a very strong. So most powers are given to the executive to govern country, no. Judiciary, America maximum by 9 Supreme Court judges. They say you were 21. I think you be couple say 21 at the end of and to share the 350 million, almost maximum the 9. Now the 35 million, then see a minimum a 9. That's the constitution, no problem that crowd. And America for 1 day, almost nothing. Obama deployed Emma out of 9 or 5 approved the LGBT and finally, but the next the Americans woke up and LGBT was working. The entire judiciary is a guardian against political interference. No. It's answer a team will say, Yamin some the work, and a judges, a poor team will show Yamin and Nemo and my power assassin.
Okay.
And to say, in your political interference, I will judiciary, then we have a problem. But we see a million in answer more canoe. Now, we see kind of some MP communicate and say,
already one.
What's the possible for Nidia in the home? Most experience was not watching. In himself, of one that didn't buy, and then this program that didn't buy.
Okay.
Now, so what's not watch our the most senior will be our respected. And he said, they will be any box. He a friend is on no be anymore, not a suspect of a said man. You're talking, you took no idea or yeah, or see, many and so they are for to be brave, or they are for Commonwealth for their 7 different places. The would you have some for and then just what you can. Minimum say you jack Supreme Court justice and the two it's not see a suspect and you're dismissing a man for. They go through procedures in
but Prof, they all come to us, but a question me besides here and say, oh, can say your constitution, you will horse here, yes, send a bear. I shall say, crackers, as a judicial council, and car. Yes, omu. Sir, a Juma way, fans of May, Ushima, among your community in Krum. My partner, I did say, a Juma say, Ubutu Sana Mono, amongst beer executives, judicial legislature. Obetu sa na mo ne nya sa independent of omo judiciary na anka free executive nsem why na judiciary also tu sa na mo no president be parliament
way atru sa na mo no
okay
so sa no sa tie na yan to na do ambet to na president agi judicial review committee out of supreme and that one omo be say constitutional review committee omo your constitution no abe Shishima who said, Yamabu, I need to never been down. Meaning, sir, the Constitutional Review Committee do a report, but for not saying we are correcting it because about at the right time, I bet you a democracy in America was okay. And Yama will say, Yanum, now your name course to say, you can meet Yajuma, and I said, be to me for time, and you will be. I'm telling you, say, I impeach President Nixon, our US that.
Yeah.
And this impeach President you are gonna have. Now, you have to be born a year. I'm better justified from the same constitution. Opiani will constitution also.
Okay.
And of trying to be for the president, normal to talk more parliament, they will justify it almost the same majority. And I was a Mahama said you were incompetent or Mudina, not son of constitution in my fire. And I had to my yang. Say, because the contested issues, say, I'm quite a Mawabaya, obey Cassia, almost back on Paniso. Ayemfa constitution in Yaduma. And Mrakwan so no President Mahama and two Mrebia say, or you took no. Meaning, Swaka say, yet Bakubon, Bonivia, in the buy. The problem I have to say is, so Koni Yasama for court, in year and then this is going up and you know. Nambiji says that Odibema, not a court in a court, now to make me a sign, and I did not say. So Kono. Na Odibema, the most I will say, you know, and Mama Hokwan.
Bobizu said Nipa Obashana name, or no Quaco head, I'm penny Nipedi Nasem. Yes, over Candy Beam.
A Commonwealth near UK not for the attack and never one in the vessel.
Okay.
It is on Pampa Ghana, it's all the Britannia money and all five.
And West Africa.
But Ghana, no, you were sovereignty, Yamrano, and Red years another goes to Mac.
How is it to make us ask me?
And in your Yana, she can go to private life and then leave because then you know, honestly, in a political. Young Casa or court, you know, now a year former attorney general. But for them, now a year attorney,
yeah.
So she made the thing seem, the word here is seem, to be political. Because political party be a attorney general and a woman that you work for is a lawyer. And she said, yeah, and I'm going for a private lawyer. No, see nothing that said. Minquam, your banner, you say, when
you say, be not the old deal, moon or Kofan, and yes, be a politics, be on who is.
Well, judges will be all by any lawyers will be all about for you, what a man, or lawyer, non so, as you say, will be our research, or a part of the research.
Okay.
Lawyer will find a part of Kenya.
Prof. Ability and me do be sell my das, me did the same come or say a twasona or minor, never be a free honor, it me acquire him. Medasi anymre medasi Edwin my enwie with your pass concluding comment na memma maliba so na
first minua maliba kasa no say so far akufado enua da bi
send there what correct
eno mamenka no ntiase yi say so far akufu efi krobi a friend akawe I wo central region
okay
onye chini enti so koka eno nya kwapem ni so office central region enti on me akufado ho kra that is number 1 ena prof ekasa sesia no o kansem bi na o say yintimi nya akonwa no nto chief justice akonwa no nto
yeah
no kra ye ka say ye nhwehwemu enti afa ye mame toko no hu no
na bafuboni act
na bafuboni act enti akonwa ne nya nto
okay
oko court oko file any rate na process bi ya
makwan
obenwu say bafuboni stamp any so enti na akonwa ne na ho
tina o say atwan
enti say o act ya obetimi act ama ya exhaust all the legal avenues
for how long
yo ti emrabia no any issue bi ebisi no that is why in some jurisdictions no na ye wo fast track courts ene ho noma said ye bedi asam ne ntem na kuo batan ye judicial service no enya obi obeda no na yenya no emane na hosa na emum no said ye american ntem na ye pe no eno na medi kan ne say ya hweya ebeba be say you do me I do you for say
ya no beboa
ye nua kasa okasa nyina kire say nra mo hwe no ekoyi Charlotte say free ho a ene ene yesu yi tokonu a ene ya pre draw atika sa ne ye ka no eno na ye di bebu o man Ghana
ba se bo mie nso bi a justify the obra na Charlotte said ye di na preto sa de bia na mo de constitution ya so de mu ye so man ba ne hu said de bia areas bi o ho a enhye da mo o man no na kwa se nei ukofa position kra na won so no da yem se wan hwe ni ya we ba pe we ka se ya hana mfiri ba enti yem pa bi aso genuinely nipa ne ye na adwuma yi
onze no kra wo mu ne se ti se be bia prof kan ya mene ya adwen pa ene se ne obedi judicial service nim senka judicial system na amu no
eyi no
ene yi no nanka wabedi anim se wo hwa kamia ye se Ghana se sei no bibia ye bia be amanyosem from police service, the military, immigration, customs, prisons, judicial system, bibia be amanyosem.
The Bank of Ghana nene.
Say ene MPP efiri so pe. Ene una aya dam pariu. Una aya hwanu okọ. NDC firi so a. Yo honu ene na pamfo aka. Na chese oboso mo okọ. Ye hwe onipa no se obetina abe akonya no wote so no. Aduma oye de boa so my Ghana. Amwa no de boa my Ghana. And home na ya na ye ma ya dwen mom.
Me da say Amaleba
the problem here.
Problem no way can I mean to
the condescension, the paternalistic tendencies and the paternalistic tendency and the domineering attitude and posture of the MPP. Let's see something. Okay. Excuse me to use these words loosely. They're going to move inside Yansano. In opposition, over the last 10 months, you're asking me, look, Afarijan, and they conducted 92 elections, or conducted 96, NDC winning both elections, or conducted the year 2000, 2004, 2008, NDP Lusui, 2012, Omo Lusu, 2016, NDC Lusui, and 2016, Krampo and Charlton Senator conducted that elections. But Kofobedi idea, he noticed that our democracy is growing. There are certain institutions where I won't touch them. Then Afarijan was left. What do? The paragons of democracy and the apostles of the rule of law. But under Akufo-Addo over the last 8 years, rule of law, in the political lexicon. Let me zoom into this matter.
Amaleba, what kind of sad? Ye nipa na ya de no. America na de nyina say breko ukoma den ya wodu ba bia eni mebi sisi nipa na ya nti say you could blame one side say tembia no my ya de okay ye fa ne say President Akufo-Addo, excuse my language, say bia oye mistake eno nti utu ana soka
obi antua obi aka I am citing an examples and I'm illustrating events. No, I am illustrating event happened in the past.
For an issue, you
get that? And a course on no, the issue here, we also had the chrono. Nobody can blame anybody. But the America could be crying say. The America could be crying say. Minority in there. Omopa. We have a tablet tomorrow. No more fee at text messages to Parliament. The number we have, whether they come or not, we don't mind. But and only so I'm sorry, there was decorum and decency in appointment committee, and that was my joy.
Yes,
that was my joy.
I had a day Amaliba, Kingsley, and Afi, Dubois. Amaleba FNDC and a year you read Dubois Sufi MPP and say amanyosem ye dia to a jama in Chirima and Chidu baby and the home como. The bay be ya Ghana, a benyan dimpa no, and no, and here. Aramidimus within the animado, yet a year Professor Enoch entries was say, so nyabu trema ye nya hubre, no near Kasawa Humano, so Yamia Duma, a china. Adechi patching despite media na small my Ghana bia na beto aso e de aso mo na me ene montina e de musia yakra mo